Welcome to Pokémon Emerald Rogue. This is a Pokémon game that is built like a roguelike, so if you've ever played a Pokémon game and a roguelike, you'll know what to expect. And in case you live on the moon, in Pokémon you can capture wild animals and make them fight for money. Usually you'd be placed in a closed-off world that you can explore, but not here. Here in Emerald Rogue, you get to choose between a couple of different paths, each deadlier and more terrifying than the other. But you have no choice other than to take one or quit the game. So it's scarily similar to real life, just without the animal fights. Well, for most people anyway. Right, let's get into this. Since I've been playing this game a little while before, I've got a couple of Pokémon to choose from, such as a literal fish, a magnet, an embryo, or the boy.
The body is round.
They're neatly stored in this personal computer. Most of them will never see the light of day again. For this run, I chose a Torchic that I caught after one of my previous runs. It's a wonderful KFC Pokémon that I named Teriyaki. Once I found a name rater, because I forgot to name it when I caught it. I also decided to buy it a Focus Sash, an item that prevents Teriyaki from dying just once. Because in this game, if your Pokémon die, you die in real life. Wait, no, that's the wrong line. Your Pokémon are just dead forever. Again, much like real life. If your dog got mauled during a fight and is laying near dead on the floor, bleeding from the throat, shoving a little yellow crystal in its ass isn't gonna revive it. I also got a couple of moves to toughen it up a little. And with all the preparations out of the way, we finally headed on the adventure. I decided to take the third path as there was a full rest stop on it. We'll get back to that one later. This is the first route I ended up in. There were quite a few Pokémon in here, 4 in total, so I just captured them all. I ended up with some sentient gears I named Clonk, a literal giraffe that I forgot to name, and a zebra named Shock. And also this thing, whatever it is, I named it Jeff. There are also items placed around the routes, so I picked all of those up and moved on. Or so I thought, but then I realized I can surf on my chicken's back for another encounter, so I did that, and it was a Piplup. That's fucking great! This would become a wonderful metal penguin later. Oh, and Teriyaki also evolved. Seriously though, doesn't it look like cock and balls? It does, doesn't it? I'm not crazy? Okay, good. I speed hacked into the next route where I caught the praying mantis Scyther that I named Scyther, hoping I could eventually evolve it. It replaced the psychic giraffe. The penguin evolved, which is nice, and I found this weird bug thing that I decided to grill instead of catching it, and on the water I found a frog. A really good frog. So I caught that one too and named it Pogfrog. On the same route I also found the first trainer. Trainers are scattered around those routes as well. The higher difficulty the route, the more and stronger trainers. This one, for example, had a level 10 Bidoof. Very scary. Pogfrog evolved, which is nice, although we haven't been using it yet, but that was surely gonna change, right? Anyway, this is where I arrived at my first full rest stop. In this wonderful oasis you can heal your Pokémon for free, buy healing items, balls, TMs and amazing health items, as well as teach your Pokémon new and amazing moves. I stocked up on Ice Beams and also got Calm Mind for Jeff. A very important setup move that I intended to use later in the game. This is where I noticed Scyther had Technician, which boosts the damage of all his weaker attacks. Very good. I also finally named Teriyaki, got a Votarium Z and went on my way. And with that we already arrived at our first gym. But unlike in other Pokémon games, in this one the order of gyms is random. So the first gym in this run was Winona, the flying type leader. She started out with a very scary rock bird, which, not gonna lie, threw me off a little. But you remember how I stocked up on Ice Beams, right? Yeah, 3 of my Pokémon knew Ice Beam, which is super effective on flying types, so Jeff just wiped the entire gym with ease. After a gym, you get placed on the map with the many paths again. This time I went to the game show. Why? Because there's a full rest stop on the path. You can see how those are important, right? The game show itself isn't very exciting. You basically get a couple of 50-50 choices whether you get a good or bad effect, like your Pokémon stats slightly increasing or you losing 100 quid, which is nothing by the way. But the later in the game, the higher the stakes. For this particular one, nothing notable happened. On the next route, I caught a Spiritomb, a wonderful defensive Pokémon I named Tomb Boy. At the next full rest stop, I stacked my Pokémon with more moves, most notably Paint Split, bought some stuff and quickly moved on again. The next gym leader was Roxanne, the Rock-type leader. Not a great matchup for my Flying type. However, she did lead with a little dog that Jeff was able to one-tap. And a bonsai that couldn't really defend itself either. For the Rockfish Relicanth, I decided to swap to Shock, as I expected a Rock Throw. It was a Rock Tomb instead. And a critical hit too. Now in crit range and unsure whether Shock was able to secure a kill here, I decided to swap to Tomb Boy instead. Okay. No Omni Boost. Okay, that's unfortunate. Yep, that it is. But it surely wouldn't get another one, right? Please don't give it another Omni Boost. Yeah, no, it didn't. That would have been crazy. With the confusion, I decided not to play around the crit here and just take the next Ancient Power and Paint Split it. Paint Split combines both of the Pokemon's HP bars, splits them in half and then shares them equally. Relicanth doesn't have a lot of HP though, so I don't gain that much momentum from it. You guys shut up all, we agreed. Because there's a good chance that we don't die here, it's a very small chance we die. Okay, it's ending. It is now dead. Because we have Shadow Sneak. The final mon was a Dragaux. Just look at that little pathetic crab, fucking Hermitor wannabe. Hydro Vortex should either kill or proc Sturdy. That looks fucking insane, by the way. Those animations are so fucking cool. Sturdy, yep. Beautiful. And with that, I beat the second gym. Shock also evolved. Very cool. Nothing really happened on the route after the gym, so I'm just gonna skip that one. And we're already at the third gym. I decided to ask the little statue what my future held in store for me, and it told me that I would die alone and lonely, and that the next gym leader was a Normal type. Time to fight Norman. I decided to lead with the walk-in package, because I can set a bulk up with it, which increases both my defense and attack. Body Slam. Don't para. Cool. Bulk up again, can't get put to sleep, so might as well. I'm still faster, which is good. +2, gotta keep this in mind. Digger Spy, that thing is tanky as hell. Does not deal damage unless it crits. Can't get fully powered. Wonderful, you're dead. Beautiful. Done spas, really. Yeah, just click break then. Oh shit, it has dig. Do I live dig? It does not kill me, unless it crits, in which case it might kill. Okay, we got it. Easy. Did not get fully powered 4 times in a row. That's why I don't play around paralysis. The ugly poodle didn't stand a chance either, and Teriyaki swept through that gym, ignoring paralysis the entire time. No need to play around crit if your combustion is a fucking unit. As a reward, it evolved right after the battle. So did the penguin. This thing will be very important later. On the next route I found a mudkip, but I decided to stick with the steel penguin instead. Full rest stop time. We found a metal coat. This is great, cause this gives us scissor. And right before the next gym, Scyther evolved. The next leader was Juan, a water type trainer, so I decided to lead Shock. Does die to Spark? Question is it faster? It is faster. Does it kill us? I guess we'll find out. Oh, we are faster, never mind. Oh, Greninja, okay. I should just die here. Basculin. No way it survives, no way it's faster. Golduck. No way it survives, no way it's faster. Well, this was fucking easy. Yep. Shock just swept that entire gym. What a Chad. Another full rest stop later, we are already at the next gym. At this point I'm pretty much happy with my team, so unless I find some crazy good mons, I'm not switching up anything. This next gym was a psychic type gym. Their leaders, Tate and Liza. Unlike in the original game, this is only a single battle. Scyther also one-hit that entire gym with Night Slash. After a couple more useless routes and not a single full rest stop this time around, I entered the 6th gym, against the fighting type leader Brawley. I decided to lead Jeff. The problem is, Jeff doesn't have the damage to kill a throw. And I don't feel confident setting up Core Mind as this may have a Dark type attack. So I decided to gamble on the Air Slash Flinch instead. But it just endures and effectively kills itself. Next is Hariyama. Same problem, I can't kill it and it may kill us with a Dark type move. Worst case we don't die, so I think we go for S/Flinch. Wonderful, beautiful. Lucario, again, doesn't fucking die. But this one just spammed extreme speed, so it just dies anyway, I guess. Chestnut. That dies to S/Slash 100% of the time. Boom. Gallade is a kill threat as well. If it has knockoff or Night Slash, it may kill us. Oh, does knockoff kill us? It does if it crits. We could just go combo here. I think we will, yeah. Why not? Protect. Okay, it's good enough. We play it safe. Protect as much as you want. Will-o-wisp. Make this thing useless. And then we foul play. It proceeded to protect itself to death. On the following routes I found a Neuven. Great encounter. Still not taking it, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Next up is Flannery, the Fire-type gym leader. She led Delphox, I with Empoleon. She set up stun immediately, which is unfortunate, but my Surf at least brought her into kill range. Camerupt just dies to Surf anyway, Cinderace dies to Surf into Aqua Jet, and Flareon comes in just as the sunlight fades, so dies to Surf as well, and just like that, Empoleon swept that gym. While nothing interesting happened on any of the following routes, we do get a legendary encounter, Thunderous. Is that useful? Yeah, I decided not to take it. Might have been a mistake. At the next full rest stop, Sista finally got Sword Stance. With Sword Stance and an Ice type and Dark type Elite Four, this thing was gonna carry this run. I also picked up a couple of leftovers and Focus Sashes here. Very good. The final gym leader left was the Electric type gym, with Watson as the leader. Watson, my arch enemy. I decided to lead Empoleon again, this time holding a Focus Sash, so it would live any strong electric type attack that gets thrown at it. But Watson decided to lead with a Microwave. So we go for Surf here. This will do decent damage. And it's dead. Wonderful. That's what I meant by decent damage, I guess. And he throws in another Rotom. A Fridge this time. So we're gonna go for Surf, and we cannot die here. We can physically not die. Electro Ball, okay. That is scary. Or it would be, if it mattered. With the Electro switch in, I finally have to switch out. It's gonna kill us with some kind of electric move here, so I'm gonna go to Shock and take the electric move that hopefully comes out. Striker 86, please. Discharge, thank you. What's the most damage? Wild Charge. I'm not going for Wild Charge though. No, it's 10% recall damage. I think it's fine to go for Wild Charge. Yep, that's good damage. What do you do? Acid, okay. Still go for Wild Charge here because we're miles faster and we can just kill it next turn. This should not have a move to kill us with. Crush Claw should not deal too much damage, yes. And we go for Flame Charge. Critical hit. Well, depending on what he throws in, we can still one-shot it? Probably not, because we don't have... Okay. Yep, that is a legendary. I have no way of dealing any interesting damage here. And we just die to whatever. So I think we switch to Tomb Boy. Outrage. It's not great. I went for a switch into Sista, who could tank the Outrage and then set up Sword Stance. After some calculations, I knew that Bug Bite would kill here, so I went for it. Zekrom decided to use Thunder, which is terrifying. But Sista avoided the crit and killed the legendary. Dragaux comes in. This is the ability to kill Scissor and is always faster. So I needed to switch into something. I finally decided to switch into Shock, who has Motor Drive, which would just tank an electric type move should it come in. But I had no idea which move Dragaux was gonna use. Well, that gives us some time. I do intend on letting this die, because I don't know a way out of here. Double kick is my highest damage and it still does nothing. Well, I'm going for double kick then. Okay, Dragon Rush misses. Gives another chance to double hit. Dragon Rush hits. We survive. No, I'm not switching here. Double kick, fuck it. I'm sorry. Maybe it misses? It doesn't, okay. That's fine. Teriyaki is always faster here and can just pick up the kill with Blaze Kick. That is a puzzle. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? You threw in a puzzle on last fucking... With my unfortunate first loss, I stacked up at the next full rest stop. Regrettably, I didn't get a single new encounter before the first Elite Four member, so I had to fight Drake with only 5 Pokemon. Latios just gets mauled by Ice Beam and so does Garchomp. What is he doing? Then he sent in Eternatus. Okay, of course you fucking do. It then decided to just spam Cosmic Power to increase its defensive stat and recovery to heal itself back up. I decided to switch into Sista here, Sword Stance myself up to +6 and play for the Night/Crit, which would ignore all of Eternatus' stat changes. So we're gonna go for Night Slash and hope for a crit. And the second hit already crit. Crit, wonderful. +6 Scissor doesn't kill Dragonite, according to my calculations. But then... Bullet Punch, if it crits, it kills, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Never mind, it kills. Why does it kill? Oh, it didn't have multiscale! It didn't have multiscale! Oh my god, that's amazing! Okay, so I kill with all of my moves here, including Bullet Punch. So we just Bullet Punch and we win. Is there anything that could survive here? Flygon doesn't, I'm fairly sure. Even a level 100 Flygon would not survive this, so Bullet Punch. And that's the first Elite Four member down. On the next route after the Elite Four battle, I finally got another encounter. That's an amazing fucking Pokemon. This too would go on to carry our late game. I set it up with a couple of good moves and moved on to the next Elite Four member. Left on our list were Dark, Ice and Ghost. And since Sista is good against all 3 of those, I decided to lead with her. Turns out we were gonna fight Phoebe, the Ghost type trainer, next. She led with this weird emo horse against my Scissor. Spectre doesn't have a way to harm Sista, so she just got to set up Sword Stance for free and swept the entire battle. Oh my god. Well, that was a close one. She did actually sweep Phoebe though. Before I could get to the next Elite Four member, I had to fight a special strong trainer first. There was one on every goddamn path. Luck would give me Maxi. I forgot to change my Pokemon, so I led with Sista, who is 4 times weak to fire. But Maxi led with Hydreigon, so I just set up Sword Stance again and swept his team. After defeating him, Maxi gave me an ability patch, which I promptly used to change Teriyaki's ability from Blaze to Speed Boost, which increases its speed by 1 stage at the end of each turn. Really good. Next up was the Dark-type Elite Four, Sydney. Sydney! New challenger. What's up, my man? Let's see what you got. Well, Shifu. Okay, again. I know from experience that this is a good setup for me. So I'm going to Sword Stance. Does Dynamic Punch kill me? It may, yeah. Okay, that's +4. Bullet Punch still does not kill unless I am an idiot. It does kill. Let's go Bullet Punch then. The rest of this fight was just another Bullet Punch sweep. And with that, there was only one Elite Four member left, the Ice-type trainer Glacier. She led Cryogonal, which does not have any way to harm Sita, so we set up Sword Stance again. And +6 now. And now we should be able to just sweep everything, because we have Bullet Punch. That's the Elite Form beaten. Another quick stop at the full rest stop before we made our way up to Wallace, the champion. I decided to lead Jeff here. And this is where Energy Ball comes in clutch. I paired it with a Gracium Z Crystal as well, just to be able to potentially one-shot these super tanky water types like Welma. And wouldn't you know it, Wallace led with Kyogre. While Doombloom didn't kill it, it still hurt Kyogre so much that its water spout dealt no damage. Suicune was next, another legendary, who would have thought. It decided to set up Calm Mind so Jeff was able to two-shot it. What a carry. Starmie. Starmie even died to a single energy ball. Oh my god, this thing is so fucking powerful. Against Cloyster, I decided to switch to the Steel Penguin, who could easily 1v1 that thing. Pelipper dies to Ice Beam as well, and Kingdra 2 doesn't have an answer to the Water-Steel type combination. That's it, we're champion. But that's not the end, because there was one more trainer waiting for us, one final battle to end it all. And that was against Steven, the Steel-type trainer. I decided to lead Teriyaki as it's got two separate answers to Steel types in Fire and Fighting. It's also holding a Focus Sash again, just to avoid any one-hits and guarantee a Sword Stance. Let me show you how that worked out. So in any case we're Sword Stancing here. Drill Run. Understandable. Doesn't even kill. Interesting, so we're +2. Can we kill this? Close Combat kills in any case. So we should be able to KO him easily. We're gonna take Fire Punch here. because you have no reason not to. Katana. Katana does 1,000,000,000% to Fire Punch. Lunala, you're not Steel. You're Psychic Ghost. Why are you in this? We'll have to switch here. I don't have a fucking option. That's Psychic Ghost, so we go for Tomboy, right? Yeah. Phantom Force Vanish, that's fine. Phantom Force deals decent damage, so I think I'm gonna Pain Split. Yeah, that was a good idea. I am slower, so I think I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp and hope she doesn't Shadow Phantom Force. Okay, she just Phantom Forces again. That's fine. We'll just Pain Split again. Shadow Sneak this time. Critical hit. Oh my god, this thing's such a fucking carry. This is Fairy. This is why it's switching in. Does it kill me though? Layer of kills me, okay. Does it kill without Sheer Force? It does. Okay. Wait, does it? It may not, but it might. Does Morwile get Sheer Force naturally? Like without a hidden ability? It does not. Okay, it has Intimidate, it has Intimidate. So this thing cannot kill me. Will-O-Wisp deals no damage, wonderful. We're faster, so we Foul Play. And we switch. Did not do that. That was a crit too. That's sad. I think we Seismic Toss. Iron Head. Does not deal damage. Perfect. Dead. Sand Slash. This should not have anything. I'm gonna... Ice Ball, okay. Set your Ice Ball up, I don't care. Seismic Toss, Shadow Sneak, probably. I can take at least 2 more of those. At least, if not 3 or 4. I don't think there's a point in Shadow Sneaking, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't think it matters. I think I'm getting hit in any case. Yeah. This does not hurt me. Don't care. Quite frankly. Oh, it's not dead. Okay, Shadow Sneak then. And for his final Pokémon, Steven threw in his mythic, Jirachi. This could kill me. No, it can't. It can't kill me. Well, I don't know what that does. This does not deal damage to me. So I think I just... No, I didn't mean to Will-O-Wisp. Whatever, Will-O-Wisp now. We Shadow Sneak, because that's super effective. Cosmic Power. This may have a way to heal itself. Doom Desire, yep. Seismic Toss. Don't know if that's enough. It is not enough, but the burn is. GG. And that's it. That's how I beat Steven, and thus the entire run. What a fucking phenomenal video game. I highly recommend you check it out if you're interested. I'll put a link in the description. Anyway, I gotta leave now. I'm about to bet on some dogfights. I'll see you around.